Is your character not as agile as you would like?
Karluk looks at Euphemia and says, I really wish he would have missed, and then just falls over.
Is DM's grace in short supply?
Oh, and the candles go out
Yeah.
on the Minotaur's horns.
Is compassion not your character's strong suit?
Minotaur more like beef or more like cannibalism? I'm asking for a friend.
Is persuasion your dump stat?
Be prepared for a caster. These do not move on their own.
There's no caster here.
Listen long enough, and you too might learn how to roleplay 8 charisma.
Hey, we're back, and we are in the middle of a very exciting battle. Very exciting. I don't use the letters T, P, and K very often, but I feel like they might be appropriate here. I hope not. We're going to find out. Joe, to find out why your dungeon master is using the letters what is wrong? TPK, please give us the summary from last time. What the heck happened?
In the year of our Lord Moradin, the Soul Forger, 1339, it is written in the halls of the clan Rockseeker, the history of the Frostbeard family. This is the story of their exploits in and around the town of Phandalin, recorded by exalted Dane, Ulrich Frostbeard. This excerpt is read to enlighten those who wish to learn more of the evils of the humble servants, crushed by the evils of the humble servants of Moradin. Why are 2 eyes are better than 1 in the Book of Grudges, last entry. It seems like forever since we got those beaver pelts from the Phandalin Manor. We just totally wrecked a group of elite hobgoblins, leaving only Captain Zima or Zanka or whatever his name alive. He seemed like a decent fellow. We spoke about Moradin, the Warrior's Code, and what was right and wrong. And then we had to make a choice. Enter the haunted woods towards Cragmaw Castle, or follow the safe and lighted path outside of the woods back to the old Owl Well, in short, to save our team time and avoid those nasty forests. Our leader, Euphemia, listened to both options and chose the safer of 2 routes. That's why she's our leader. After all, what could possibly happen? Let's see. Everyone, we started. Oh, that's it. We arrived at the old Owl Well. Everyone was. We started burned. I can't read my own writing. Zombies. Oh yeah. After what could happen, we went to a tower where everybody was killed, and there was badass zombies and the red wizards and whatnot. When we arrived, we heard voices. Euphemia scouted ahead and told us they were giants, zombies, eating zombie brains. How long was this place destroyed anyway? Why were these guys not skeletons? Ulrich was thinking. Anyway, we decided to have a spirited discussion about morality just outside the low stone walls. Next things we know, the cyclopses are telling us, "Then meat to eat." And the game was afoot. Someone dropped a misty cloud inside the old Owl Well. The cyclopses tripped on the wall. Karluk took advantage and stabbed one. Pyrric rolled his flaming ball onto one. I faced off against the other. Things were going well. And then I discovered that everything was not going as well because golf was not just played by humanoids. The one stood up and then knocked Karluk down. The other one put a beat down on me like I was wearing my initiate robes. Next round, it only got worse. Euphemia missed with her arrow. Pyrric seemed to swing. He had not engaged with seemed upset. We had not engaged with conversation. And Karluk slowly started dying. Shaheen thought about joining the combat, and I got another dose of what looked up as I looked up at the Cyclops Club and fade to black.
Nice summary, Joe. Take a point of inspiration, even though you're unconscious.
Does anybody need one? I already have one. They can have mine.
Euphemia, do you need one? You might need one. Our plan requires you to succeed.
I have one.
All right.
Let's see if I have one.
And the problem is everybody that is wounded is down, so I'm not sure we can use together.
Yeah.
I need one. I'm inspired by you, Joe, all the time.
I will take your inspiration. You may have that, Seppi. All yours.
Be inspired.
Doc, do you have inspiration?
I do.
You don't want to use it on your next death save.
That just came to mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I can't get to you round two. In the round 2 of this session, I'll get to you.
I'll be waiting.
So what we learned is these two cyclops who are having a spirited discussion in there do indeed hit pretty hard. And they have taken out Karluk, who is now unconscious on the north side of the well. Those following along on the video version of this can see this little picture on the north side of the building, or northern part of the building, interior, I should say, the ruined walls there. And Karluk leapt over the wall and then got thumped. Neither of these two very large cyclopses, and they are very large, like 16 feet tall, like really freaking big creatures. They're basically wielding tree trunks as clubs. They definitely dispatched Karluk quickly. Karluk failed a death save. So Karluk is 2 death saves away from death. So I would venture to say that he's at death's door, or at least the doormat at the moment. Meanwhile, and just for positioning, right on the backside pretty much of that Cyclops is Thralric in bear form. Just south of that is Shadeen, who is sneakily moving into position and doesn't seem to have been noticed by anyone at the moment. I don't know. He wasn't really sneaking, but no one really knows where. No one seems to be paying attention to him. And then on the southern side,
Shadow Child does not sneak.
That's right. On the southern side of this whole situation is the fallen, crumpled form of Ulrich, who has been thumped by the other Cyclops.
I'm not. As I mentioned, I'm dented.
Dented, yes, dented, but not yet dying. He hasn't failed any death saves. I don't think he's made any yet, so you don't know what's happening over there yet. And then, meanwhile, just outside of this whole mess, down back on the road, is Euphemia's pony, and Pyrric Starfighter, who's been helping by sending this little flaming sphere over there, which is harassing the Cyclops that is on Karluk and the bear. It is also my sad duty to report that neither Cyclops is bloodied. And here we are going into the top of the round. And Thralric, it is your turn.
Oh, question first.
Yes.
So Euphemia's pony is outfitted with the various dragon parts, correct?
It has a sledge. Yeah, you attach the sledge to it. It's got some things on it, including the dragon parts, yes.
Yes. Are the dragon parts, being from a green dragon, are they inherently toxic?
Actually, only the poison sac itself is toxic, although anyone could have an allergy to anything, so it's a little hard to say. But the actual most dangerous part is the gland, which could have been harvest, but you didn't, because as we were doing the harvesting checks, you'll have noticed if you failed that harvesting check, you actually took poison damage. So
okay, yeah. But the tongue has been exposed to a lot of poison.
The tongue, the tongue could be poisonous, but it also could be a delicacy, so it's a little hard to say.
Could it be both, like blowfish?
Well, we'd have to find out. We don't know. You'd have to take a bite. I mean, you could try to make a knowledge check and see if you know that.
Would Euphemia, who's a culinary expert and know nature, would she know that instinctually?
She'd have an advantage to the check.
Would you to? Yes.
Or I could assist.
No, I don't know anything about cooking. I except for cooking people alive. I should use fire. Don't use fire. I mean, yeah. Well, when it's Euphemia's turn, we'll let Ray figure it out.
Yeah, so you guys can have that dialogue. But right now, you're not sure. I mean, you've only seen your very first green dragon last time, so it seems unlikely you would know the etymology of green dragon tongues, but you never know. Okay, so Thralric.
All right, I'm going to attack this bad guy from the top of my wall here with my bite and my claws. So first we'll go to bite. I don't have any advantage because Karluk's down, unless I get a height advantage, but I don't think I do.
No, not on this guy.
That's going to miss, unfortunately. That's not a good start.
Yeah.
14, isn't that exactly what I need, I hope?
Based on last time? A 15, but it's been a week, so let me go check.
15 or a 14, I don't remember.
They are a 14. You hit, sir.
Oh, nice. That's so lucky. All right. We'll do our damage. He is going to take 12 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
Like rip into his shoulder, and then I like growl at him. I'm really trying to draw his attention to me, and I'm going to then retreat into the fog. So technically, he cannot see me any now.
Yes.
So that means I will not draw attack of opportunity as I run. 1, 2.
Yes, because you're within his reach, within 10 feet, but then because you moved into the fog, yeah, he doesn't know, he can't. So he looks around, but he doesn't see where you go because you're fog. And for those listeners or viewers, I should say, who watched last time on video and have noticed the fog is slightly bigger, That's because it might have been the DM's fault. We didn't quite make it big enough first time based on the spell's radius. So the fog has sort of expanded slightly after the first round of combat and is now its correct size.
Russ, I'm going to, at this point, I use a bonus action. So I've used my move and my attack, and I use a bonus action to actually turn back into a dwarf.
All right. You can just swap your figures there, right? You see that one over there? All right. So excellent. So, and by the way, John, if you ever want to center your guy in a square, you can just hold Alt down while you move the model.
Oh, slick.
All right.
What do I do to center him?
If you hold Alt down while you drag your guy, you can put him exactly where you want. It doesn't follow the grid.
Okay.
Just a little tip. Okay. All right. So Thalric, nice job. Gets a big chunk out of the Cyclops there. It's still not bloodied yet, but he's definitely not happy about things. And it's Euphemia's turn. Euphemia, what are you going to do?
All right, I have a couple questions.
Sure.
And is this good or is it too echoey?
It's not bad. It's not your best audio ever, but it'll work.
All right. Well, we're in the new.
Not all of us could be podcast hosts for over 10 years, Rafe.
We're in the new loft office space, so hopefully when I put furniture and stuff in there, it'll deaden it.
Fair enough.
Right. So listen, a question for the GM. Is the 14.11 initiative the ogre that is on Ulrich, or is that the ogre that is on Karluk?
It is the one that is standing next to Karluk and just turned around to see the bear that was behind him gone.
Okay, so it's
here's a trick. Hover over the one next in line, and he'll the box will outline.
Glow. Yep.
Since he said ogre and you responded, are they now downsized to ogres?
No, it's actually a coloss. The problem is, from the halfling's perspective, everything's an ogre.
Oh,
so I didn't want to be racist and assume that I judge Euphemia's ability to discern the various creatures of enormous size.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So then what I'm going to do is, as a free action, I'm going to whisper over my shoulder to Pyrric to say, if he can, using me as a shield, serendipitously pull out the dragon tongue, I'm going to put my hand behind me and hand it to me, then I'm going to delay my turn until after he goes.
All right, I see what you're saying. Right, so you're asking Pyrric to use his action to hand you the tongue, so you can save all your actions for what you're going to do next.
Yep.
And you have to tell me what you're saving your turn to do. Is it just receive the tongue?
Yeah, receive the tongue. Yep. Okay. And then I don't know if that splits Pyrric's action, because I don't want to make him do things that he's not prepared to do yet. So if he says to me, just go for it, then I'll keep my turn.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. If you've got a plan, let's go with your plan. Your strong feeling beats whatever I got going on.
Yeah, and I'm again going to thank Seppi for allowing that turn of phrase that occurred moments ago to go unnoticed. Okay,
Absolutely.
moving on to Euphemia, so you're done. You're holding your action until you receive the tongue. Okay, yep. Moving on to this guy here, the colossal, the giant, massive, very, very large, well bigger than an ogre, Cyclops, which is over here on Karluk. Now, the situation is this guy, he just turned around. The bear's gone. He's a little upset because the bear just slashed him. He's a little curious about what Minotaur tastes like. However, he was just slashed. We're going to make an intelligence check here. A very, very smart ogre might turn around and try to perceive anybody near him and go after Shadeen if he spots him. A less smart ogre, a Cyclops, might do something different. And a really dumb Cyclops would think that everything's fine and he would go to eat the Minotaur. So we're going to see what happens here. We're going to make a little intelligence check here. And he rolls what did he get?
16.
16. That's actually not bad. That's actually a pretty good roll. So he's going to make a perception check for additional danger. Now from here, he could see you guys down on the road, and he could also see Shadeen. Because the guys on the road are a little more obvious, I'm going to say if he rolls badly, he's going for the road. But if he rolls well, he's going to go for Shadeen. Let's see here. Ooh, 17. That's pretty good. So
I think it's just not quite good enough is what I think.
Tell you what, Craig, why don't you make a little bit of a stealth check for me here? And
Stealth.
If you could beat a 17, he won't go for you. How's that?
Okay.
I like the cut of your jib. I'll allow that. Oh, I thought I saw a 19.
22. We got a 22.
22 total.
Holy crap. Okay. He's going for you guys down there. So what the guy does,
Shadow child. Sorry, guys.
he's like,
That blows the plan already that he's going
Ah,
for.
The voice in my head says it can get me out of this, but it's pretty sure you're hooked.
all right. He sees you down there. He steps back from the fire, one step, and then he reaches down next to this ruined wall, picks up a giant boulder, and he's going to heave it at, you ready? 1 or 2, it's Pyrric. 3 or 4, it's the pony. 5 or 6, it's Euphemia, because he's not very bright. So let's see. D6, here we go. Oh, it's Euphemia. Here we go, Euphemia. A boulder is coming your way. You ready? Here it comes.
How far away is he?
We're going to need a...
Oh, yeah, good point.
Yep.
So the problem with cyclopses is 5, 10, 15. Oh, yes. The problem with cyclopses is that's a really good roll, but they only have one eye. And so when you only have one eye, you don't have what they call binocular vision. And so anything over 30 feet, any attacks at that range are made with disadvantage. So even though he rolled a 16, he's having a little trouble finding the right depth perception here. And so his next roll is only a 10. Now, the bad news is it is +9 to hit. So that's a 19.
Yeah.
So,
there's a
Euphemia,
good
how are you
chance
feeling
for
about a
that.
19 armor class at this point?
Well, what's happening is as she's whispering to Pyrric over her shoulder, she sees the trajectory of this boulder coming her way. She is not able to dodge it in time. It totally surprised her.
Ooh,
Wait
okay.
a second.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Oh no. I can't put shield on someone else itself.
Technically itself, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can pull that off.
Good thinking, though.
So here we go. It's going to be, this is going to hurt Euphemia. So
I'm
it's
prepared for it.
All right, here we go. It's 40, 10 plus 6. Here we go.
I need some more FBI guys.
All right.
That's not too bad.
So we got 18 plus 6. So you're going to be getting 24 points of damage, Euphemia. How are you feeling about that?
Her hip is smashed. Her leg is smashed.
Oh.
She's barely standing up.
All right. Nice, Euphemia.
Rafe, would you have gone down if you didn't have the temporary hit points?
Oh, I forgot to include those. Let me add 7 more back.
Oh, nice.
So you wouldn't have.
Huge. All right. Don't forget to remove.
I would not have gone down, but close.
Oh, good.
That's good, though. So remove your temporary hit point.
my
You're both
God.
up there, Rafe.
I did that.
All right. So the big guy, he throws his rock and say, "You no steal my animal spirit." And he throws his rock at
Is
you.
there an endless supply of rocks near these guys?
No, there was one on the wall there. He's going to have to roll. I'm going to do the dragon breath recharge trick. So
I
he's
know
going to have
there's
to roll.
rubble everywhere. I was just curious.
There's a lot of rubble, but I'm still going to play the dragon trick. It's got to be a decent sized one. That seems only fair. All right. So, Karluk, make a death save. Would you like to use inspiration?
Thank you for the friendly reminder. I will use my inspiration. So Karluk is having a little dream right now.
Got 1 hit point. Russ, we forgot something. The Cyclops didn't move, so he got burnt.
No, he did actually move.
He
stepped
did
back.
move.
Actually.
Oh, he did.
Look, he's actually not where he was.
But he's still within
5 feet of it,
5.
though.
Isn't he? He's still within 5.
It's within 5 of it.
Oh yeah, he was dumb. Yeah, he was not that smart of a Cyclops. I moved him, but he didn't move far enough. So yes, we'll do that in a second. So Karluk, you made a nat 20, right?
That's correct.
Which is nice. So, yeah, if you make a nat 20,
He was also minus D4 at his attack on Rafe
Oh,
because
yeah.
of Bane.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that, too.
oh yeah, but that would have made him. So let's do it.
We had a
We can fix
19.
this.
He had a 19.
So he had a 19. I'm going to roll a D4 -1, so we got an 18. I think
Still hits. Good remembering, Craig.
Good remembering.
I
Though.
forgot
Okay,
that.
Too late.
and we're going to need all these things because this is not an easy
We
situation.
don't have any Bane tokens on our Cyclopses, so that's going to be...
Yeah. All right, I'll put a Bane token on. So Karluk, you're at 1 hit point now. If you roll a nat 20, you auto stabilize and get a hit point back.
Oh my gosh. I did
So
not realize.
the other thing, Carl, you still have to spend your inspiration, though, because you declared it, even though
Yeah,
you
you
only
do.
rolled the
You
one
do.
back.
Gone.
Okay, and then Seppi, why don't you roll your little ball of fire damage there because the Cyclops is like, oh, I'm still too close.
And, Doc, that happens at the beginning of the round, so you get a full round. It's half
He gets to do a deck save.
It's a dexterity save.
Dexterity save. Here he goes.
at -1d4. I don't know if it matters, though.
Now, I was only going to mention it if it mattered.
Nate's not gonna save. So go ahead and roll the damage.
I'm grasping at whatever straws
I did a classic 6 points of damage.
6 points. I have good news, gentlemen. The Cyclops is bloodied.
Yay!
All right.
Ding dong. The Cyclops is bloodied. It doesn't have the same ring to it.
No, it doesn't really work.
No.
But in any case, yeah, we can even remove the death token there from Karluk. And Karluk, you're back. It's your turn.
Whoa, you get to do stuff?
Yeah.
Karluk was not prepared.
He thought he had to round 2. This is a bonus.
His mom floats back up into the
My
clouds.
advice would be get the hell out of
Now,
here.
Karluk, I'm gonna, as you start to kind of groggily come to, you see to your right a small hole in the wall. I mean, about 3 or 4 feet wide, and then towering over you is this massive. I mean, he's so tall you can easily see why a halfling might mistake him for an ogre, but he's just huge. He's just giant. And there's also a bit of heat coming from a flaming sphere to your left. And as you look behind the giant, you feel like you must have gotten hit really hard because the world behind him is just a haze.
Doc, you'll still have a bonus action so you could heal yourself.
How many hit points do you think he has left?
Oh, geez.
At least 70.
We
You
did a
think
bunch and
70
he just
left?
got bloodied.
You think he's got 35?
These guys are nasty.
No, I think he's got at least 60 or 70 left.
60 or 70 left?
Doc,
Yeah, now let's not talk about numbers.
All right.
Doc,
All right.
Let's try to be a little bit, playerish.
Karluk was sizing him up. That's all.
That's right.
Doc,
Hit him again, Patty.
if you really want to attack him, you could move half your movement to stand up, attack him, healing word yourself, and then squeeze out around the wall and hope he doesn't reach over and smack you in the head.
I'm considering casting sleep at level 2 to give me 7 die 8 on him.
I doubt that will be.
You don't think it's going to happen? No.
I would think not unless you rolled ridiculously well.
Ridiculously well.
What's the max
All
you can get on that?
Well, if I got all 4, I think a 30 I'd be pretty happy with. You don't think it's going to do it?
I would be.
It's good thinking.
Yeah.
It took a lot more than that for us to knock him down.
Knock him down. Yep. Well, okay. So if I want to disengage, I cannot attack him, right?
That's right. You have to use that as your action. I forgot about that part.
Yeah, Karluk has never disengaged before. I don't think.
He's having emotional trauma right now.
It's really
sounds like somebody saying this has never happened to me before.
Exactly.
Now, if they can't, John pointed out before we went on the air, which is a correct statement, that if they can't see you, they don't get a free attack on you when you disengage.
Oh, yes. Oh, there we go.
The other thing too,
that was how the bear was able to extricate itself while still attacking.
Yeah, the other thing too, Karluk, if they have if they actually have reach like we think they do, if you get around the wall, you'd still when you move,
I move out of line of sight. Right.
Yeah. You could sprint once you got around the wall if you want to dash.
Okay.
So you could attack and then squeeze
Well,
through
no.
here.
Just do a regular move and then a dash and heal himself instead of attack too.
Oh, I like us helping, but I don't like us helping so much that everybody's playing everybody's character.
Yeah, I'm with Teppy on that. We're getting a little borderline on everybody's playing everybody else. So a few tips are good, but then let's let Doc decide what he's going to do.
It is his fate, and it is very terrifying. But I believe in you, Doc. I believe in you, Karluk.
Yes.
Just trying to speed up the process.
My destiny. Yeah, so does he have metal on him? My only other question.
Yeah, he's got a metal belt buckle, and he's got some he's got some metal on his sandals also.
There we go. All right, so his metal sandals. I'm going to cast heat metal.
Oh, nice.
Boys.
Okay.
Yep.
What does that do?
That is going to do 2d8 damage. Let me see. I'll bring it up in the chat just to make sure I'm right here.
All right.
This will preclude me from healing wording, I guess, but that'll be all right.
Who needs hit points?
Exactly.
Honestly, against these guys, one's as good as 20. Let's be clear.
Cast the spell. Yeah, 2d8 damage. Here we go.
2d8. There you go.
No save. 9 damage.
9. Right. Oh, hot foot.
And if he keeps holding it, He will have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh, he's got to take his sandals
shoes off.
Oh, that's cool. Good.
That's
Okay.
brilliant.
Yeah.
So he's definitely distracted by his sandals.
Yeah.
Doc, you came up with a great move that no one
brilliant.
recommended. I got to Doc, take a point of inspiration
All right.
just for that. Because
Yes.
ogres aren't very, Cyclops, now you got me saying ogres, right? Cyclops aren't very bright. So it's probably pretty good odds he's going to try to get his burning feet off of his feet. Although he's so dumb, he stood next to the sphere for another turn. So who can say?
Pyrric, an old GM rule is if you get the DM saying the wrong monster, he has to roll like an ogre. So
That's right. Nice play, Karluk. Well done. Did you take your inspiration there, Doc?
Yeah, I'm going to take it. And then as Karluk is exiting stage right, north, and then left, he's going to say, I have no time to think of a rhyme. And he rolls on out of there.
Excellent.
The only problem with that is you were prone, so you used half your movement. to
Oh,
stand.
half. Okay.
Yeah, you got to slow down a little bit there.
Slow down there. Let me see what's the farthest I can go then.
You're
One.
still on line of sight though. So for those who can't see, he heated the giant's buckles on his sandals, slipped out back through a break in the wall there, and has zipped around the corner, all while mocking well, not really mocking, more mocking himself for lack of a rhyming right now, and is around the corner safely at the moment. Well, safe's a strong word. Around the corner, let's just go with. All right. Now it's time for the man, the myth, the legend, Pyrric Starfinder. Pyrric, what are you going to do?
Oh, first of all, I'm allowed to interact with one object on a turn as part of my movement. How much of that movement does that cost?
Nothing.
I don't know. Just what's the interact? We talking about opening a door? Or are we talking
I'm
about
going to grab the tongue as per Euphemia's orders. If it's her last wishes, I cannot help but give her her last wishes.
Yeah.
Russ, you can interact with one object per your turn, either as part of an action or movement for free.
Got it. There you go. So one's good. So grabbing a tongue is fine.
All right. So I'm going to grab the tongue and then slip Euphemia the tongue. It's weird because she's young, female, and comely. That's not my usual thing, but I haven't said no before.
Right.
And then I let her have it.
Now I think there's technically two interactions happening here, but everybody's so close, I think we'll allow it. So you're going to slip it over to her. So Euphemia, you are holding your action and you just sensed a tongue in your hand behind your back.
yes,
This is all coming out of our mouths in a completely, totally G-rated way.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. So I have a dragon tongue. Okay.
Yes.
So, Mr. GM, this is what I want to do.
Oh God, here we go. Yes.
I want to use deception. I want to move the Cyclops in this direction is my goal.
Okay. You're talking about the southern Cyclops near Ulrich's fallen form. Yes.
Correct.
Yep,
And
you're moving him sort of diagonally down and away from Ulrich. Yes, I see that.
Yep. And the thought process is I'll be blocked line of sight from him, maybe through the cloud.
Probably. You're very short and it's a tall wall. That's probably pretty good. Yeah, I think that's going to be legit.
And I'm going to do that by moving myself in this type of direction. So running like parallel to him.
Okay. Fair enough.
And then my other question is, are there any of like these kind of bushes, that just aren't on the map, or is it what I see?
Nope.
This is
The
all
map
just,
is what you see is what you get, man. You got to work with what's on the map.
Oh, the Whizzy Wigs.
The Whizzy Wigs. Nice. Yes.
Is this low cut grass, high cut grass? My translation is after I move, can I hide in a tuft of grass like
the grass is
half
about
can do?
2.5, 3 inches tall, been recently mowed by goats or other sheep or maybe some farm animals. Looks like you can't really hide very well in it. No.
All right. Well, this is my plan.
Right.
I'm going to use deception. I'll let tell me when to roll whenever. And I'm going to say, oh, Mr. Storm Giant, we didn't mean to disrupt your meal. Listen, I have dragon parts. And if you eat the dragon, you get the strength of a dragon plus the scales plus fiery breath. Come with me this way. And then I'm going to kind of like skip and hop like nothing's going on.
Now you're waving that at the southern Cyclops, you said?
Southern Ulrich Cyclops.
So are you going to wait to get closer to that guy to give your little
Yep.
All right, fair enough.
And
So
then
move
I'm going
to get to where you're going to be before you give the spiel.
Whoops, I'm on the wrong grabby thing.
All right. So Euphemia is now running down the road here.
No, I'm skipping.
Skipping. Okay.
Skipping.
Great. Yep. Okay.
Skipping. Now, before that happened, Pyrric's the only one to notice that she gripped her bow and the vein stood out on her neck and she took a step towards Ulrich because this guy just felled her brother. as far as she's concerned. But she restrained herself and then is doing this ploy.
All right, nice.
All right, that's
And now
one
you're gonna do
movement
your
action.
spiel. Make a deception check with advantage because you have a tongue and you had a pretty good line there.
All right.
And he's going to try to.
I clicked the second one. Did it not go through?
I only saw one.
Your high was a 20. Your high was a 20. They both came up.
Okay, I only saw one.
It's a good thing he rolled a 20 because he had an 18, but he's got no bonuses because he's an idiot. So these guys are rolling really well for their intelligence. But 20 is better.
Since this encounter started. Maybe we should head up.
So he's like, oh, no one called me Storm Giant. Me, Storm Giant. Me no need animal totem. Me, Storm Giant. Me get tongue. So you said you wanted to send him that way, but you're standing over there. Are you going to keep moving, Euphemia?
Yeah. That you just said move one movement action.
Finish where you're going to go. So he's going to start to chase you down here.
Okay.
So
it's not his turn
Russ,
yet.
I have
I'm
a
just going to face
question.
him. He's not moving because it's not his turn. I'm just going to face him so we all know he's going for it. He's clearly distracted by the halfling.
I want to be. I can't. There's no more map, but I don't want to be that close. I want to be about here. I still have enough movement to do that.
All right, fair enough. Yep. Okay. Great.
And then this is the big debate. Does he seem like, as far as I can tell, looks like he's engaged. He's turned toward me.
Yeah, he's turned towards you. He seems excited. He's salivating a little bit. He seems very excited about this dragon tongue situation.
All right. So as my bonus action, and I don't know how you want to play this out timing wise, but what I wanted to do is like you see in the movies where the halfling suddenly disappears in plain sight. I get it if my shrubbery is not that good, but only if he commits and moves away from Ulrich, I'll use my bonus action and hide. So if you want me to roll that now, I will. I don't want to hide now because he hasn't committed.
You can't hold part of your action, so you're either gonna have to hide now or just not.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Question, Russ. These lines on the map, are they to indicate that the old owl well is on a hill, that this is like a slight gradient?
Yes. The road you're walking in from is lower than the base of the walls.
So Euphemia could duck amongst the elevation down because there'd be at an angle.
She could hide. I mean, she's got skills. She's a practice hider. There's probably little low-lying, divots in the ground and stuff. She's only a hobbit. She can probably do it. She just has to roll. I mean, I might,
But I get what Pyrric's saying because I thought it was flat, and so I didn't.
No, it's not flat.
I didn't want to just disappear.
If you were running in tall like a cornfield, the DC would be really low to pull a hide off. If you're running in an open field that's on a hill, it's not quite as easy, but you can still do it.
And this is better though, because my point is that when I hide, the Cyclops might be like, "Oh, where'd she go over the hill?"
He might be. It could happen.
Versus, I just disappeared in front of him. So
he might finally roll an intelligence check below 18.
All right, I am going to hide.
All right, go for it.
That's a good call. And I'm going to use my inspiration just to be safe.
All right. Nat 20. What? Woo! All right. It's literally like Euphemia just disappears. Like, poof.
That's awesome.
We don't even know how she did it. I can't even describe what she just did. That was that good.
And I'm taking away my inspiration because I said I was
you also get a card. Here you go. That could be handy. Why don't you take that into your hand?
Oh, did Doc get a card for his 20 roller?
I thought you said it was. No one told me it was. Oh, it's not 20. Yeah, we should get that too. Doc, this next card's for you. Rafe, did you take your card? Take it.
Not yet. I had to switch screens. Sorry.
Right. Doc, this card is for you now. Next to the. I'll put it up next to you, Doc, so you know where it is. Here it comes.
Euphemia found an actual hole to crawl in.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
All right, Doc, take possession of that card. Right click on it, say take card. And nice job, Euphemia. And now it's time for the man, the myth, the legend himself, the gladiator, the gladiator's gladiator.
No.
Janine, what are you going to do?
Well,
Starfinder is a gladiator?
Yeah, I actually get a turn, Russ.
Oh, I
only
forgot about
use
that.
one movement.
No, you're really good at like handing your turn off to someone else.
What did you do to the universe?
Hey,
Pyrric.
I used one movement.
Well, you did a lot, though. If you think about it, an entire another person went because of you. So that's pretty good.
That's sort of true.
All right, Pyrric, what do you want to finish up your turn with?
Well, first of all, I get a bonus action, which is the flaming sphere.
Yeah.
John, what would be your preference in the direction of the ogre's movement?
Drive him into the fog.
Okay, then we're gonna place. He's gonna crash. The sphere is gonna crash into him there.
All right.
And so he has to now make a dexterity saving throw.
Here he goes.
That's my bonus action. It is still 50 feet.
He
Hey!
fails badly with a 4.
All right, and then
Give
I'll
us
roll
damage.
7 more points.
That's not bad.
I mean, his feet and ankles are just throbbing at this
He's
point.
not having a great day at all. There's this fiery ball, what appears to be in his groin, obviously, in the picture. Plus, his feet are on fire thanks to the Minotaur, who he was really planning on nibbling on a little bit later. So this is all a very, very frustrating moment.
Okay, and now, because he likes to throw things, I hold up my staff, concentrating on the voices in my head that are not agreeing right now, and the sparks that are going between them. And you see my staff light up with the lights of the north, and they strike out. But normally they're a harmonious white color, but now you see them in flashing blues and reds. But they're still magic missiles.
Okay, fair enough.
And so I am going to use, I have one, I'm just going to use a normal magic missile, and I'm going to aim for his eye. I know you're not allowed to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's fun.
It's fun and fluffy, but it won't actually destroy his eye, but that's okay.
No, yeah, I try.
I'm with you. No,
I'm a trier. I'm a trier of things.
Yeah, go for it.
And then I do, is it 1d4 plus 1? Is it 3d4 plus 1?
3d4 plus 3.
3d4 plus 3. And I'm going to do that. And now he must look into the darkness. Oh, that's pretty good.
That's a good roll.
So it'll be 11.
I did 11 points trying to distract him from his hot foot.
Yeah. Make an Arcana check here as you strike him with magic missiles.
Oh, I like this Arcana check.
I believe you're pretty good at Arcana last time I checked.
It is what they say, my jam.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to roll that thing. And like jam, it sometimes gets sticky all over the place.
He rolls a 3.
I rolled the 3.
Ability.
I rolled the 3, but my total is a 12.
That's pretty good. You were trying to get him in the eye to really mess with him, but unfortunately, a 12 was not quite enough to get an perfect eye shot with the magic missile.
But is it enough to get him in the face? And with the flaming spheres, he does keeps his sandals on. The goal is to get him to keep his sandals on. He's
not as distracted as you would like with that roll, but he's definitely frustrated. Let's put it
okay then.
All right, but nice try.
Right.
I like the effort.
So now I have 5 movement points left. Is that correct?
Yeah,
I used 1.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and hug this wall.
All right. Pyrric has advanced closer to this whole mess, but is hiding against the wall. Well, not hiding, but against the wall. And now it's time for the formerly well-introduced and now lesser so, Janine. How you doing?
Ow. All right. Yes. Now trumpets. Okay. And I am thinking of Eldritch Blast on this guy here. And then an expeditious retreat of some type.
Which one's this guy here? The one north of you?
I've got the wrong thing on me. Sorry. This guy there.
There we go. Yes, him. Yes, the one just to the north of you that's near Karluk, but his feet are on fire and he's got a flaming sphere in or about his nose.
What happens if I run in here? I can't see anything, right? But
what's a here?
Oh, sorry. Here.
The fog. You're fine.
The fog. Yes, you would be unable to see unless you have special rules. The fog blocks.
Right, and I don't have special rules for fog, but John's telling me I would be okay.
Well, nothing bad's happening to you. I mean, if he swings at you, he's got to find you.
Right. Okay.
He swings with disadvantage, but you're blind, and he has advantage for swinging at a blind person. So basically, I think, but he's also blind, so I think it would end up that he would have disadvantage.
And he has disadvantage due to hot foot anyway.
Russ, can I get through here?
Yes, you can. That's just a rubbly wall.
Yeah.
Right
okay. That. So I'm going to Eldritch Blast him in the side of the head.
Nice. All right. How does Eldritch Blast work?
Or I should say, I'm going to point at him and scream epithets, and the universe is going to slap him in the side of the head because the universe loves me.
It does.
And I am going to I'm going to use my inspiration on this.
Nice. So you rolled a hit on Eldritch Blast. Looks like you do. A 17. Whack.
Roll
That
your
probably hits.
yeah,
Well, you never know. It's
Yeah,
good to get it.
17, so a 23.
That'll hit.
And that's going to be, the damage is going to be D10 plus 4.
All right.
Do you
So,
do extra damage because of your bane?
Oh,
your hex. your hex.
What did I get? A 17? I also crit on a 19, but that's not going to happen.
That's not that.
Right. And so I can't really see everything because there it is. Okay. That ain't it. Hexblade's Curse. The Bane is something different. This is the curse dies, blah, blah, blah. The bonus equal to your proficiency. Oh, so I do. So this is actually, it's D10 plus 6 damage.
All right. Nice. That's a
First
pretty
of
good hit.
all.
So it's like 11, right?
So that's 11.
All right. He's still up, but he's definitely not a happy camper.
And then I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Yeah, right there.
All right. Nice. So Shadeen does a big wallop to the thing's head with...
Did I yell something akin to, fog is almost as good as darkness?
Nice. Well played, Shadeen. The cyclops on the north side there definitely looks like he's having a bad day. He's got several body parts that appear to be in great pain from heat, and he's pretty beat up about the head and shoulders by magic. So moving on, it's Ulrich's death save.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, 19, so close to a nat 20, but still, it's a plus. You're heading in the right direction. So he makes one death save, and again in 5e, if you get 3 of those, you don't die. All right. Now it's time for the other cyclops, the one standing next to the dwarf that seems to be slowly recovering, and he's going to make a perception check. Where'd he go? Where'd you go? And he's trying to figure out where the halfling went. Here he goes. With a 5, he will have no idea. And so he starts to walk around beating the grass, looking for my tongue. I want my food. Someone said I was getting food. And he starts to search around here, but with a 5, he's not going to find anything. So he spends a turn thumping around down here, trying to find the food. Because Euphemia rolled such a good roll on persuading him. All right, moving on to Thalric's turn. What are you going to do?
Real quick, Russ, I'm going to ping some squares. Can I pass through this square? That's the opening of the tent?
You can go into the tent.
Okay. Well, yeah, but I mean, can I go through that square to this square?
Oh, yeah, because you can walk through your friends.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to go 1.
And we are nothing if not friends, my friend.
4, 5.
Top of the morning to you.
Can I see Ulrich?
Make a perception check. You don't know exactly where he was. Go for it.
All right, come on.
You probably can smell him.
Probably.
Yeah, I can smell him all right.
My armor shines in the daylight.
Actually, John, don't roll. You can't because the fog goes past where you are, so you can't.
Oh, right. All right.
Yep.
Well, all right. Then I'll just have to do it this way then. I will go, I will then dash. So I go
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I assume I can see him now.
Now you can see him. Yes, your brother and clansman is down in the dirt with very heavily dented armor.
He's seen better days, I think.
And he's got blood running out of several orifices.
Well, like I used to do in the old days, I get him out of trouble. So I'm casting Healing Word on him.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you can do it at range? That's great.
60 feet.
Whoa.
And it's a bonus action.
Nice. Yeah, I was going to say, because he dashed too.
You're going to get 6 health back. Little brother.
Aye, good bears, good do good deeds.
I'm a dwarf right now, not a bear.
Good bears do good deeds.
You're still an idiot. Go back to sleep. And then I got 3 movement left. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 and jump back into the fog.
He's like too close to that thing for my own good. All right.
Good luck, brother. See you later.
And I'm out. He's like, give me a hand, brother. Lift me up. Nope. And he runs away. All right. Euphemia, you're sitting there in your little ditch hiding, and that thing is getting really close to you.
Yep. Couple GM questions again.
Yeah.
Am I considered alone enough to be able to use my scout feat, which says I can move silently at full speed if I'm, quote, alone, end quote?
It actually says you can travel. I think that's for.
I don't think that works.
Oh, that's something else. Okay.
Alone,
And can I crawl at the same speed to which I can move?
No, you crawl at half your movement speed, I believe.
Okay. Then what I'd like to do is I'm going to hide. Well, he's what? I'm on the mini screen. He's like 1 square away from me or 2 squares away from me?
He's about 1.5 squares away from you.
You know what? I'm just going to be bold.
Yeah,
I'm going to pop up. I'm not going to waste any of my movement or anything. I'm just going to be like,
okay. Just check your hit points. That's all I'm saying as you pop up. So,
well, does he have a? Well, I don't know if he has a reaction or not.
No, he doesn't have a reaction. No.
Right. So I'm going to pop up and be like, where were you? Come on, let's go, and do the same maneuver I did before, which was a double move and a hide.
And are you going farther away? Or are you going?
Yeah, farther away. Yep.
Okay.
Let me switch to that map.
Are you disengaging from him?
Because he's within 5. Is that the issue?
No, he's within 10. He has reach. That's what I'm trying.
Well, he's also within 5. His base is 3x3, so it's a little
yeah.
hard to tell. But I think he's on top of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, I see what you're saying. Now you're worried about that. All right. What I wanted to do was crawl away within the grass and then get out of his reach and then pop up.
You can try to sneak out because he doesn't know where you are right now, and he doesn't get.
He doesn't know where I am.
He can't
right?
see
Yeah.
you. So if you can sneak out, you can do it.
I'm going to sneak out.
Just pop up and walk away though. That's not going to go well.
Yeah, I'm going to sneak out.
Okay.
All right. Let me switch to my roll. Let me roll my stealth roll first.
Yeah. Stealth check.
Ooh.
That's all I can do.
Okay. So you start to try to sneak, and you see his eye focuses right on you. He's like, "There you are. Where's my tongue?" So now you still have the rest of your activation, but now if you try to leave, you're going to draw his free strike unless you disengage or something.
Well, I'm going to say, "Come on, let's go. Are you ready to go? If you squish me now, you're not going to be able to find the dragon. It's just over here. This is where we killed it."
Make a persuasion check.
I'm using deception.
Yep, deception's good. He's going to make an intelligence check to try to basically oppose check here. I got a 14. What'd you get, Rafe, with your modifiers?
It's not adding it up. Oh, 18. 18.
Oh, yeah. He's like, all right, but you better give me that tongue.
Oh, yeah, of course. And, okay, so I can't.
However, did we get here?
So I can't move anymore off the map there, Russ, but I want to move the rest of my movement and then hide again.
You hide again?
Yep.
All right. Let's put a little number next to you here. I'm just going to keep track of it off paper with a little pen to keep track of how many squares you moved. How many squares are you going to move, Rafe?
Well, that would be, let me see. I'm going to move 8.
All right. So Rafe is 8 squares off the map. And the cyclops trundles along behind you, staying really close. But the very last minute, you try to hide again, right? So make a hide check. Or stealth check.
21.
Oop, here comes his opposed roll. Where'd he go again? I can't believe this guy's crazy. And he's or gal, and he's at the edge of the screen now. So they're both the ogre is about 4 squares off the screen because he's so big. So the back of the ogre is 4 squares off the screen, and the halfling is 8 squares off the screen. All right. That is that craziness. And it's his turn, but it's the other one's turn. It's the guy up top's turn. So he's got Karluk around the corner. He's got feet on fire. He's got a flaming sphere. What he's going to do is he's going to try to do things at once. He's going to move away from the flaming sphere, and then he's going to try to dislodge his sandals. The only reason he wouldn't do that if he really rolled a really dumb roll. So we're going to roll for this to see. Oh, or a nat 1. Or a nat 1. He decides to keep everything on, stand there, and try to throw a rock at something because he is pissed. So let's see, first of all, if he can find a rock. So on a 5 or 6, he's going to find a rock. He does not find a rock. So that means he's going to try to club somebody. Let's see who he sees. Pyrric, you're against the wall. I don't think he can see anybody except way down the hill. There's the other Cyclops. He might see Pyrric. So Pyrric, why don't you make a stealth check there against the wall with advantage because you're against the wall. And he's going to make a perception check here to see you. He rolls a 13, which isn't great, but let's see what you do.
Okay, so for me, stealth.
Yep.
All right. And then.
Those aren't good.
How'd you do? Oh, he sees you.
I got a 7.
And you said with advantage.
He
did roll.
Yeah, if you look at the chat, he rolled a 2. He rolled a 5 and a 7.
Oh, this is normal. I rolled normal.
This is not good. So
Stephanie's old friend, the dice, have come out to play.
So the first dumb thing he's going to do is he's not going to take his shoes off. So Karluk, how much damage does the heated metal do now?
It won't happen again until my turn. He'll just have disadvantage.
So he's keeping the shoes on, which it does. What does it do for disadvantage? Disadvantage on what?
Attack rolls and skill checks.
Nice. Great. Okay.
He fell over this wall before.
Well, he's going to try to go over the wall with disadvantage now. Now he's going to try to leave the sphere. Now the sphere doesn't hurt him until the end of his turn, right, Seppi?
Correct.
Okay.
We want him to fall over again.
He's not smart enough to leave the sphere because he doesn't want to get hurt by it. He just wants to go get the nearest person he can see, so which is you. So the first thing he's going to try to do is to leap gingerly, because he's an idiot and he's fallen already once, over this wall. Here's the 2 D20s with disadvantage. He rolls a 2 and a 14. So he slams into the wall, makes a dexterity check to avoid falling down, again with disadvantage, thanks to a 7, falls down, goes prone, loses the rest of his turn, and gets burnt by this flaming sphere.
Oh,
there we go.
Just like we planned it.
And he's got to make a dex save on the flaming sphere, right?
Yes, he does.
With disadvantage because of Karluk's hot feet, which he also fails. So give me some damage.
8 points.
8 points of damage. Nice. I did not see the flaming feet come there, Karluk. That was brilliant, and it's really working out pretty well. All right. So, yeah, the idiot just stays there. That's what happens when you roll a 1 on the what should I do as a Cyclops test. Okay. All right. Moving on. It is Karluk's turn.
Metal burning.
You know what? I'm just going to throw this out there. I know you guys spent the better part of a week figuring out what we're going to do today. I'm going to guess that nothing you planned is actually. Well, that would be true. Maybe some.
No. Euphemia is
this going right to plan. Excellent. I'm impressed.
And so is John.
Yeah, one of the things that threw us off was Karluk rolled a 20.
Yep.
Yes.
So that changed quite a bit of the plan in a good way.
Yes.
Yeah, I pretty much pooped my pants.
Doc, in his usual way, pulled a badass spell out of his butt and made it work off.
Yeah, we did not have that planned.
Is that where Minotaurs keep their spells? I need to study more Minotaur Arcana.
Yeah.
I think it's on that paperwork with all the descriptions you had.
All right. Speaking of badass spells, Karluk, it's your turn.
All right. Okay, so Karluk will bonus action maintain the heat metal spell. So it will now deal damage again.
Nice.
A baller spell that it is.
It is.
Oh,
rough roll. He rolls 2 1s on his D8, so 2 points of damage. But still, it's there, and it's still going to keep causing disadvantage unless it takes him off, right?
Yeah, that's
yep.
He's not smart enough to know that it's the actual sandals that are burning him. That's the problem. He's rolling.
That's what I'm thinking.
So he just knows there's this pain in his feet, but he doesn't know why.
Right.
All right. Then Karluk is going to just advance along the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gets to there. I'm thinking with the Cyclops prone in the wall there, no attack of opportunity, right?
Oh yeah, he can't. Well, the wall is. I said the wall is 5 or 6 feet. So what's your height?
You know what? Before he moves, I'll leave. Well, no, it's not that big. Can I
you
crouch
will
along?
draw an attack, Karluk, as you go by.
He is prone though.
Oh, he's prone. No, he won't. You're right. He's prone.
Right?
He can't see you right now.
Still attack is disadvantage.
No, he can't. He can't even do that because when he's prone, he's too short to see over the wall.
Oh, okay.
So you're good.
Oh, I was going to cast. That's not going to work. Oh, dang. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to go safety. I think I'm just, yep. Yeah. All right. I'm just going to keep moving. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You could heal yourself.
5. I cannot. Well, I could do it as an action. Can I cast Healing Word as an action?
No.
No. Yeah, it's a bonus action, so I can't do it.
I maintain allows you to convert bonus actions into action.
I'm going to go on the other side of the pony. And man, yeah, no bonus actions. Yeah, I'm just going to chill right there. I think that's going to be the better part of Valor right there.
All right.
Watching and scoping out the situation. Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Okay, back to the turn tracker here. It is Pyrric's turn. Pyrric, what do you got?
Oh, since he's prone, and the voices in my head say, burn them all, let them burn. I mean, so I'm going to have the little flaming spear, run itself all around his prone body, first of all.
He makes a dexterity save, but again, he's got disadvantage. Is it disadvantage on saves or just ability checks, Karluk?
I think it's just skill checks.
Okay, then he's fine. He just makes a dexterity
He would
save.
have the Bane penalty, though.
Yeah, he's got the Bane penalty.
Oh, Bane does a minus D4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's making the dexterity save. He rolls a 3. It's not going to matter. Roll the damage again. This guy is just not having a good day. Is that 10 points?
It is.
All right. He is like howling and, oh, everything hurts. Oh, everything hurts. Why won't my spirit animal save me? And he's just lying on the ground, rolling about in utter agony. But yeah, it's looking like a really bad day there for him.
Okay. Really bad day for him, eh?
Yep.
What is that looking like? No, I'm not going to do that. I am going, if he is writhing in agony, I am, of course, going to aim for his face again, blinding him in the night with more magic missiles.
You have a little bit of a line of sight problem.
Okay.
So he is prone now. And when he's prone, he's not really 6 feet tall, which was how tall he would have to be to see over this wall. So in other words, he's not 6 feet fat, as it were.
Okay.
So you're going to have to move to a position to get line of sight on this guy.
All right. So if I move here, 1, do I see him?
No, because this wall, I'm pinging this wall here. This is solid.
Oh, okay. So if I'm in here, they can't see me.
No, he can't see you right now because he's prone. If he stood up again, he could see you because he's tall, but he's not fat. He's fat-ish, but not super fat.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
Is this fog completely obfuscate all vision?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a magical fog created by a druid.
A magical fog. Okay. I don't need to see him to burninate him, though. So I will listen to the voices in my head, and I will pull in all the heat. You can feel the cold wrap up the ground. And then suddenly, out from my hands, my left hand shoots a fan of flame that you've only seen me do once before. Against treants, because
so is this burning hands? And it's the direction, right? So it's like a flamethrower.
Yeah, it's like a flamethrower. And so this guy,
does he make a dex save against that?
He does have to make a dex save.
Here he goes again. He's feeling pretty good. Ooh, he rolls a 14, but it's minus D4, right?
Minus D4.
So
and it's a dex save.
He's going to end up with a 12.
Oh, you need a 14 against me there, Mr.
Oh, thanks to the Bane,
Cyclops. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Cyclops, you need to be on your game. I don't know what you're thinking.
He needs to be on his toes, Pyrric.
Oh my gosh, you know it. So I think it's 3d6 plus some certain number, but my screen and I are not. We're fighting.
Yep.
It's 3d6 plus. Ooh, you're not behaving, Mr. Why are you being like this? It's an exciting moment for us. We get to throw dice. We hate dice. That's why. Okay, here's Burning Hands. It is 3d6. Yeah, it's just pure 3d6. There's no bonus.
All right, go for it. Oh, a nice roll. Looking like 9 points of damage. And
yes.
In a shrill scream of pain as the flames lick over his head and upper shoulders, the Cyclops flops around a bit on the ground, and then the jelly from his one eye oozes down the side of his face, and he moves no more.
Maw.
And then you hear Pyrric say to himself, another for the flames, another for the flames, another for the flames, another for the... Nope. Sorry.
Pyrric, take a point of inspiration for your flame situation.
Awesome.
All right. Excellent. That is a dead Cyclops. Well done, squad. And now we're moving on to Shadeen.
Briefly, are we gonna try to kill them both?
Oh, I think we have to. There's something in this well. I've been saying it this entire time that there's something in this well. It's a spirit animal. I don't know what it is, but we've got to check out this well.
Ulrich knows there wouldn't be 2 Cyclopses guarding it otherwise.
1, 2, 3.
Craig.
Yeah.
What I love about this situation. Where did you walk again?
1, 2, 3.
No, you have to let go of your model each time so I can see. It doesn't show it to you. Let go. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Make a step each time, if you would, please.
Okay. There.
Yeah. Okay. You're fine.
There.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, that's good.
There.
You're good. Okay, you're okay.
That was 3.
Yep.
I can't see out of the fog.
Somewhere in the
right? I have to
fog,
step
there's
out of
a
the
well.
fog. Oh yeah, that would have been bad.
That's what I was thinking the whole time.
I danced over it.
I'm just watching everybody walk around in the fog. I'm like, just waiting for that to happen. That'll be great.
Hey, John, you're the fog father here. If I can't see out of the fog without stepping out, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that's 4, and this is going to be an eldritch blast to the back of the head.
Oh,
What's
nice
the range.
120.
Well, that's
Oh, yeah,
good.
you
got
can
him.
do that.
Even though he's he's plus 4 squares, but you got him. What'd you roll to hit there, Craig?
16.
That'll do it.
And I don't have my Hexblade's curse died with the Northern Cyclops.
All right.
So this one's just going to be 1d10 plus 4.
All right. Roll it.
So, that's why I needed to move that over there. Okay, 1d10 plus 4.
Ooh, nice.
13
points. He yells, "Oh, hey! I believe this little girl's fooling me." And he starts to turn around and see what shot him in the back of the head.
And I'm moving back into the fog.
All right. Nice.
Right there.
All right. Okay.
And I'm only going to go right there because I don't want to fall into a well.
All right. Moving on to Ulrich.
I threw up my eyes. Thank God Morden healed me. I look around. I only see the Cyclops. Everyone's lost but me. It's up to me to finish this off.
Joe, when you it's called Healing Word. So you heard in your ear just before you woke up, jackass.
I know my brother's still alive somewhere at least. So I'm going to stand up. Is it possible to move through this space here?
I had it shut.
It's a little squeezy, but I'll allow you to do dexterity or athletics check to get through there.
Okay.
Athletics or acrobatics, one of the
That'd be awesome if you get stuck in your ass's face.
It'd be like a Pooh Bear situation.
Yeah, we'll find out. So I'm going to. He is 25 feet away from me. Is that correct?
You got to add 4 more squares to that.
4 more squares.
Yeah.
All right. So I am going to.
So Euphemia led him away off the map a little bit.
Oh, we gotcha. All right. So I'm going to do the bravest thing I think I can do, which is going to pull up my crossbow and shoot him.
All right.
Crossbow.
What's medium short range on a crossbow? Sorry.
On a crossbow, it is.
You're shooting 40-foot range here. Just FYI.
I think it's 60 feet. Actually, I don't know off the top of my head. Hold on,
I'll look it up. Hang on, I got it.
All right, you got it there.
Yeah.
That didn't actually. I put down 60 feet, but I don't know if that's true.
Is it a light crossbow, a heavy crossbow? What do you got?
It is just a light cross. It's a D8 piercing, so I picked it up from the manor house.
Oh, they don't put it on there. That's annoying. Hang on a second. 5E crossbow. Sorry, let's find this real quick. Here we go. It's 8320. Holy cow. All right, never mind. You got it all day.
Okay.
All right.
So we are just going to take a shot with them with the crossbow.
Yep.
And that is going to be a. So let's see. Fire the old crossbow. And that is going to shoot like a dwarf.
Well, if you got a 14, you hit him.
No, I got a 10.
That's a miss.
Dexterity is not my specialty.
You can hit the broad side of a cyclops.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to attempt to get around the wall here. So
All right.
you wanted me to do a.
You can do either athletics or acrobatics. I'll allow either. Swish your way through.
I'm athletics.
Or
I'm
leap your
athletic.
way
Let's
through.
do athletics.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. 13.
That's good enough. I'll let you. It's not that hard.
So you only have half movement too.
Yes, I realize that. So we're going to go 1. To go there. Oops. And then I am going to hug the wall right here, using it for 3/4 cover from him to increase my armor class. And then, yeah, I think that's where we're gonna actually like we can get 3/4 armor class out of cover for us.
I'll give you 3/4 cover there. Yeah, sure.
And then from there, I'm also going to do the magical thing, which is throw up my the flames come up, Mord and protect me. Use my last spell slot to cast Shield of Faith to get my armor class up. So
nice.
Hopefully that'll get hopefully he'll miss. We'll see.
Okay. Well done. And good timing because it's the big guy's turn. So the big guy's turned around. He can't see the halfling at all, but he can see because you're hiding, right, Rafe? Did you hide again?
Yep.
Yeah, he did. So he can, Joe, you didn't hide, so he can see you. And you're actually the only person he can see because
it's Karluk and myself for
the other Cyclops has fallen down. Everybody else is in the fog. The halfling's gone to ground. So the only thing left is he could get distracted by the pony or Karluk, I guess. Actually, that's true. So let's roll.
And might he also think the dragon's still over the hill too? Possibly.
Not when he gets shot in the back of the head by a spell. He's really pissed about that right now.
Okay.
So
yeah, that makes sense.
I'm going to roll a D8 here on a 1 through a 6. He's going to go after the dwarf, and anything higher than that, he's going after Karluk because he's got to be confused. So here you go. D8, 1 through 6. It's the dwarf. Here we go. And it's the dwarf. Let's see if there's a stone nearby he wants to throw. Remember D6, 5 or 6. He's got a handy dandy stone. He does not, which means he's going to try to charge you. But of course, they're not the fastest guys on the block, and it is a lot of ground to cover. We said it was 40 feet to where you were, Joe.
And it's uphill.
It is uphill. So he spins around, and he's 4 squares off the screen. So that's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20 feet just to get back where he is. And then 25, 30, he gets to here. That's just walking. So he's going to sprint the rest of the way and get right up here. And he's lording over you, Joe, raising his club above Ulrich, ready to smite him, but his turn ends. So it's the Ulrich's turn. You're sitting there in the cloud. You don't know what's going on, except you heard a lot of thumping and some kind of spell casting from your brother.
Got it. All right. I will step out to get a view of what's going on. Go, whoa, where did he come from?
There's a giant cyclops about to thump your brother.
Did anybody ever hear the story about the dwarf named David versus the cyclops named Goliath? And I magic up some stones and whip them at him.
Right.
So basically, it's a bonus action, and to make 3 stones of my river stones magical, and then I throw one at his head.
All right. Oh, natural 1.
Oh, that's going to be a miss.
Yep, that's going to be a fumble. Let's go to the book.
I wonder why it says touch him. Oh, that's because the cast is touched.
Critical fail deck. Here we go. See what happened.
He's going to forget which side of the rock is pointy.
I got these handy dandy spell cards, critical fail cards, and there's one here for spells. Oh dear. This one reads detonation. Oh, that's what it does.
Don't detonate.
Well, your rocks just, you meant to throw the rocks at them, but they just shot out of your hands out uncontrollably in all different directions. All creatures within 10 feet of you, including yourself,
Me and Shadeen.
must make a DC 16 saving throw.
Oh, man.
Appropriate to the spell. So I'm going to say it's dexterity save because these little rocks are shooting at you.
Right.
On a failed save, you're going to take a D8 type of damage based on the attack type of the spell. So basically, your rocks just uncontrollably shot all around you. You just completely lost control of it. Make that DC 16 save.
I got a 19.
I got a 15.
Okay, well, Shadeen does it, but you don't there, dwarf. So you're going to take 1d8 point of damage from your own spell. There you go. You take 8 points of damage. Oh, I got a max roll right to your own noggin. So you did David and Goliath yourself.
There's more points of damage than the spell can do.
Well, sometimes if you're tan too close to the fire, you're going to get burnt.
All right,
I
so
am going to let every
Race
turn.
Ward a little more.
I'm going to let every turn of. I'm going to let every turn of phrase about shooting your rocks off and that I'm just not going to touch it. I'm just not going to touch it.
Tongues.
Here's the best part about it. So I lose all my temporary hit points, which is fine, and I take 1 point off me. The best is now I have to make a concentration check, and the fog cloud can go away.
Oh, Jesus.
If you have inspiration, maybe you want to use it.
Yeah, I'll burn my inspiration. Good call.
All right.
John,
you might also.
I make
Yeah.
You made it good. John, you also might want to turn the auto volume thing off because your mic's gotten really kind of rough. Just FYI.
It got loud or what?
No, you're very quiet. You're like very dampened.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You sound like you're in a cave.
Yeah, you were fine earlier. Then you started playing with your volume controls or something, and it's kind of been.
All right, let me take care of this first. So that didn't go away. I will fall back on after that one step.
I love those cards. They're just so much fun.
Around the 10.
All right.
Okay, so that's my turn, sadly.
All right. Karluk is done there. He's busy, rubbing his forehead. Euphemia, you're up.
Okie doke.
Good news, Euphemia. The giant, the cyclops is gone.
Yes. I'm going to rise slowly up. I want you to picture like those Navy SEALs slowly rising out of the water. I'm going to not move.
All right.
I'm going to aim, which is my feet. I'm going to shoot
Euphemia, the Navy
arrow.
SEAL.
Mhm.
Or.
I'm shooting my arrow, whispering prayers to Moradin. I'm saying, Moradin, let this arrow strike true. Let it hit it right in the back of the knee. Okay.
Now, remember, Rafe, you're 8 squares off. So you're actually, that's going to be, what is that, 40 feet? 45, 50, 55. You're 60 feet away from this guy.
Perfect. That's the exact range of my bow. I do
Long
believe,
range or
right, Joe?
Short range.
No, short range, 60 feet, short bow.
Nice,
I think.
perfect. I think you're right. What kind of bow? You short bow?
Short bow.
I'll look it up. But go ahead.
My memory says 60 feet.
I think that's right. That sounds right.
All right. So this is an advantage using my...
Actually, it's 8320 now. So you're well within range. Just FYI.
Okay.
That's going to hit. You rolled a 16.
Oh, twice.
Damage.
Huh. Weird. All right. All right. Sorry, I've got confused between my screens again. I'll have 2 screens next time.
Definitely.
Oh, I'm jealous.
There we are. Okay, 3d6.
Yep.
And I can re-roll a low one if I want.
Okay. You got a 5 and 2 4s. Those all seem pretty good.
I'll keep them.
All right.
13 points of arrow damage to the back of the knee, metaphysically speaking.
He looks frustrated, but it's hard to tell if you distracted him off the dwarf or not.
And then I hide as my main action.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth roll. And the other guy is dead, so we'll just go ahead and... Oh, natural 1. That's not good. Oops. I accidentally left the game. Hang on, I'll be right back.
If I give you my card, it cancels it, right?
Yeah, you can go ahead and give me your card back. Just drag it in the middle of the
I'll
table.
give you your card.
All right, excellent.
Do I have to give it to you, or can you just grab it?
You got to drag it out and put it on the table, and I can delete it.
Okay. It's not letting me.
Oh, no. All right. Karluk, I accidentally deleted you from the initiative track.
Oh, no.
I'll put you back in there. And you were ahead of Euphemia, right? So Euphemia was a 13, you were a 14.
Mm-hmm.
Or you were a...
No, it went John, me, and then I don't know after me.
Then it was Karluk after you. So Karluk was a 14. There we go. I got it.
I know I felt very safe having Karluk hovering above me.
Yes. There you go. All right. Did you get rid of your card yet, Rafe? Or are you still confused?
No, I put it on the screen. Do you not see it?
Where'd you put it?
Oh, maybe
Found
it's
it.
off the
Got
map.
it. All right, good. All right. Excellent. Moving on. It's Karluk's turn. Karluk, what are you going to do? You see the giant cyclops towering over the wall, about to squish one of the dwarves.
Let's see here. Karluk's going to shout out, you look pretty tall, but why don't you try out this wall? And then with that, he's going to cast Silent Image, which is up to 15 feet in area of effect. So I'm going to have stones appear on the wall, and it can be up to 15 feet. So I'm just going to build a wall just straight 15 feet up, which just blocks vision to.
Cool. That is an illusion?
That's an illusion, yeah. So
Nice.
if he interacts with it, he can take an action and pass an intelligence check, and he'll realize that it's a illusion.
Okay.
I'm also wondering
I'll throw it in chat.
Russ, I'm also wondering if maybe, I did shoot at him. So does that confuse him? Does he look for me?
It might. Now that he's, I was going to give him pretty good odds. He would keep going after Ulrich, but now with the wall blocking his view to him, there's all kinds of opportunities here. Karluk, nice plays, man. You're really confusing these cyclops. Is excellent. Okay.
If he looks over at me, I'm going to then point at the pony and say, hit this with your club. It'll make some great grub.
No, not the pony. Not the pony. No.
I cannot give Doc enough inspiration this game. Okay.
and then I'm going to back away.
All right.
4, 5,
Excellent.
6. I moved right there. There we go.
Karluk runs off.
Yep.
So okay, we'll see what the Cyclops does in a minute. But right now, it is Pyrric's turn.
Okay, a little bookkeeping. How many rounds has the combat done? And is it still 6 rounds to the minute?
Yes. And it's been about
10 rounds to the minute.
10 rounds. Sorry, thank you.
10 rounds to the minute. It's
And I didn't put
6
a tracker on this, so I'm going to say it's been about 4 today, and probably about 4 last time. So probably about 8.
Are we at 8? I burned him twice. We're somewhere. I'm fine with 8.
Maybe we're at 6, but it's something like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. And then I'm going to step out here.
It's 7. Split the difference.
All right. No, it's all 8. The universe says it's 8. It's 8. I'm cool with 8. I'm going to then, again, now that he has been befuddled by this illusion, and as if he's looking straight into the wall, I take this chance to aim true the lights of the north straight into his eye.
Oh, nice. All right. Here we go. Take your shot.
I'm going to take. Do I roll the?
Now you got a
damage?
problem though. You do have a slight problem.
What's that?
So there is now this illusionary wall that's 15 feet high on top of the 6-foot high wall. The Cyclops is only 16 feet tall net. So you actually, at the moment, unless Karluk can control who sees through the illusion,
you
that's actually can't see the Cyclops because the wall just built itself up, and there's just this giant wall in the way now.
Okay.
Which you didn't know about till you walked out of the cloud and there's suddenly a giant wall there.
Yeah.
In fact, you don't even know it's an illusion. You just could swear there wasn't a wall there a minute ago.
Oh, no, I know shenanigans. Oh, yeah. I can smell the cow patties from here. I wasn't born yesterday or the day before that or any number of days because you are all short-lived, terrible people. I will then just... enjoy playing with my flaming sphere and step back in.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Shadeen, what are you going to do in the fog there?
So if I'm over here, I don't get advantage because he's currently not engaged with the dwarf.
That's right, because he can't see the dwarf. The dwarf and him can't see.
He no longer can see the dwarf. So my big dramatic plan on that score is no longer valid.
The Minotaur foils many things, including your plan.
1, 2, 3. Can I shoot him from here?
Yeah. Because the wall, you'll notice Doc did a great job of drawing the edge of the super high wall.
Yes, indeed. So
handcrafted here for those watching on video. It looks great.
Eldritch Blast again, this time straight to his eyeball.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
18.
Okay, that's not enough to hit him in the eyeball, but it's a good shot. You hit him.
Okay, and then it's a D10 plus 4.
All right.
Oh, nice.
12.
All right, that bobs him upside the head, and his head is rocked, and he looks very, very frustrated.
And then back into the fog. I'll step right in here there.
There's a tent.
You can't go through the back wall of the tent.
Okay, so I'll go right here.
There you go. All right. Oh, Rick.
Oh.
So there's a giant wall in front of you now. You can't even see this guy.
Oi. A dwarf who removes a mountain begins by loading a few stones. I giggle at my brother dropping his stones. I'm then going to move here.
Yeah.
And let me know when I can see him. 1, 2. Can I see him now?
No. Now you can. Now you can see past the lower part of the wall.
Okay.
See him.
So I can see him there. I'm going to then go, Morden smites all giants. Your brother has died. Now you will die at my hands. And use my vow of enmity at him. That gives me advantage to attack.
Okay.
I then pull out a throwing axe and throw it at him.
Oh, nice. Is this the same axe that got you bonked by a tree?
I get a couple axes. I got a couple axes now.
Right.
But I do keep a few throwing axes on me.
Okay.
Hand axe, off we go. There's 1 throw. There's 2 throws.
Oh,
first throw looks like a miss.
I got
second one looks like a hit, though.
I got a 19 total to hit on the second one.
Yep.
That is going to do 7 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
And I move 3. I'm going to do the better part of Valor. And we're going to move, because I want to stay away from my brother because we know what he's like with that thing. Boom. And then I'm going to run into Pyrric because I try to keep moving. So, oops, I stopped there.
Okay.
Stop trying to hold my hand, I say to Pyrric.
Oh, it wasn't your hand I was trying to hold.
That's my hammer.
All right. So there's a lot going on here. It gets back to the Cyclops' turn. Now, Karluk made a really persuasive story about eating the horse.
Oh, no.
Instead, he just got shot in the head by something from on the side of this giant wall that showed up. And he got shot in the back half. So we're going to make an intelligence check here to see if this guy, if he makes a brilliant intelligence check, like a brilliant one, like a super smart one, I would say charge towards the fog and try to sweep people dead because that was a super tactical move. If he's not making a really good check, though, I would say he would fall for Karluk's trick. Would be the dumbest thing to do, go after the horse. So let's see how we do here. Nat 20! What? I don't know what's going to happen here. All right. Well, you can't really argue with the dice.
It just got dicey again, boy.
As John likes to say, the dice tell a story, and this one's saying, it was getting a little easy. Let's just make sure this isn't too easy. And so, yeah, he's like, ooh, I smell fee-fi-fo-fum. I smell the blood of dragonbone. That was a really terrible rhyme, but he's a Cyclops. What are you going to do? He walks up to the edge of the fog. I'm going to say with a nat 20 to figure out what to do. He auto-detected one of you, so he actually kind of knows where Shadeen is right now. But he's still got to strike with disadvantage because you're like having invisibility rules right now. So John and I were discussing this earlier. You have to know the square the guy is in. Even if they're invisible, you still have disadvantage to hit him. But to do that, you have to know where he is. So I'm going to say he basically is nat 20 game of perception, perfect perception check kind of thing. So he knows where you are. In the future, if you guys move around, he's going to make a perception check to kind of try to find you, unless you're doing something really, really dumb. And then he still has disadvantage to hit. So he's going to try to hit you, Shadeen. The good news, he has disadvantage. The bad news is he's +9. So it's still pretty good odds for him. Let's see what's going to happen. Here comes 2 dice. Oh, a 19 and a 2. The fog, I think, just saved your life because now he gets an 11. What's your armor class?
I think it's a 14, but it went away at some point. It's hide.
It's a 14.
And-
I see it right here. So it's a
Yeah.
14. That's the good news. The bad news is he swings twice around. So here comes his second swing on the backswing at you.
What about
Again.
Hex?
Disadvantage.
Oh yeah, if it matters.
I thought the Hex was gone. Is it bad?
Bane.
No.
Bane.
Bane is still up. Bane's got one more round of combat.
Oh, I don't know. That's not what I rolled. I don't know what. I don't know what happened. Don't panic. That was an accident.
43.
Don't
Beat
panic.
us down.
Don't panic. Here it comes. Oh, he rolls a 2 again. He misses twice. Whoosh, whoosh. The fog saves the day, but the nat 20 on the think test puts the fear of God in the party. Okay, moving on. It's Thrall's turn.
All right, I'm gonna need a spider token.
Okay, going to the spider bank. Here we go.
Spider Bank.
Spider
Where
bank.
are you coming
Spider
from?
bank.
Spider
Bank?
Dwarf does whatever a Spider Dwarf does.
Here comes Thrall in spider form. Thrall, I got you right there
Yeah,
next
no,
to the tent.
actually, I can't click on them, so
Oh, wait, hang on.
I'm actually up by the top of the tent, so I gotta move.
You should have control of him now.
All right.
Can you move him?
So he was here when I turned because I
There
was
you
in
go.
the
There you
corner
go.
of the tent.
Yep, move him around.
I don't have any hit points or anything, but I'll figure that out. I'm actually going to have to be within 10, so I'm going to go 1, 2. That's 2, and I have advantage because he can't see me, and I'm going to shoot my web at his face to try to restrain him.
Shoot you over his face. All right, nice.
Bane is
Roll to hit.
fake.
So this will have. Let's just shoot it twice. Boom, boom. So the 16 hits, correct?
The 16 does hit. Yes.
Okay, so he is. There's no save on it until he tries to break it, but he is effectively restrained. So his movement is 0. We have advantage on all attacks, and he has disadvantage on all attacks.
And he has to make a strength check to get out of it, right? Something.
And yeah, he can either try to. Yeah, his strength checks is only DC 12 for him to break out.
Yeah.
But he's got that takes his action to do it, so he doesn't get to swing.
Got it.
So
And
that's-
he'd have a minus D4 this one last time.
Yep. And so that's my turn, but I'm going to finish my
Nice.
movement, which is going to be
And the
that was
spider has blind sense, right? So he doesn't need to see.
Yeah, that's why I didn't have disadvantage.
Right.
I have to
Nice.
be within 10, which I was. So
So the
Slick.
spider's blind senses him, shoots the web. The cyclops is all webbed up, which at minimum is going to waste an action trying to break out. So that's good.
so it's
All
your,
right.
it's my turn's done.
Okay, excellent. Okay, moving right along. It is Euphemia. What you gonna do?
How, in your mind's eye, Russ, how steep is the hill? Translation, I'm 80 feet away. Can I still see him? I don't know how steep
Oh yeah,
this
you can.
hill was.
It's not super steep. Yeah, you can
Okay.
totally. It's like a decent sledding hill, but not a great sledding hill.
All right. I have advantage just for having advantage from what John did. I don't even have to use my feet.
Yeah, right.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, and because we looked up 80 feet, you're good.
I rolled it twice.
There you go. You hit.
Did I get a nat 20? I can't see. on
No,
the
there was
screen.
no 20s
Okay.
involved there.
All right. It is
Or it's a dirty 20 plus 6.
3d6, like we determined before. Oh, switching screens. Wrong screen. Over here. Okay. Boo, boo, boo.
All right. How we doing over there, Rafe? There we go. Looks like 8.
I'm going to re-roll the 1.
Plus 4.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to do that last time.
No, you did. It was added in last time.
Okay. Yeah, nice.
What are we at now?
So that is a 5 and a 6 is 11. 11 and 2 is 13 plus 4, 17 points of damage.
Nice hit. And he's bloodied.
I'm still praying to Moradin for guidance.
All right. He's all bloodied up. And there you go, Euphemia. Nice shooting. Karluk, your clever trick worked pretty well, actually, in terms of blinding him, but he didn't fall for the chase the Minotaur trick.
Save the pony. Save the world.
All right, let's see here. Karluk, I'm gonna drop the wall, and Karluk is going to say, "Look over here! It is an elf. It's really Pyrric, the great man himself." And I'm going to right in this square here, I'm going to create another image. So I'm recasting a silent image of Pyrric, like really moving his staff around, like he's casting a spell.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The ice staff. Never mind.
Yeah.
The ice staff, really, really waving. Actually, let me see. The Cyclops. Yeah, so I want to be able to see him. Maybe I'll put him. I'm gonna put him right here.
All right. Why don't you draw a little icon for us there?
Pop up, sure. And then let me see. Karluk is going to. He's going to advance this way. Go right up to the wall. For Bardic Inspiration, do I need line of sight?
I found an illusion model for you there. There you go. Is that the right spot?
No, I think you had to farther up.
North.
Right here?
Oh, that is fantastic.
North.
Is that where you want him, Dan? Doc?
Let me see. Yes, that is perfect. Oh my gosh. And there's a little Pokemon creature.
Oh, yeah. He's
awesome.
He's distracting people over there. All right, excellent.
So bonus action, choose. Oh, yeah. Oh, they only need to be able to hear me. All right. I'm just going to yell out, Ulrich, hit him in the groin. And then I'll bardically inspire him.
All right. Excellent. Ulrich, do you need line of sight to bardically inspire people?
That's what he just looked up and it said no.
Oh, great. Sorry, I missed that. Excellent.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Geez, what happened there?
When I get inspiration, I say, a good teacher is better than a handful of books. And you can't see me, but I wink at you.
All right. Pyrric, back to you, sir.
Okay, then. Sensing that Arcane's magics have happened, I spend one action to step out, and I see this garishly handsome and smart individual just taunting the Cyclops, and I enhance that by, of course, letting the fire flow from that figure through that figure at our terrible villain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bam, and it crashes into him.
Oh, nice. All right, he makes his dexterity saving throw. Does he have any disadvantage or anything?
Minus D4.
Well, he's going to fail with a 9 anyway, probably. So
yeah,
he's not sitting on any dex bonuses. Let's put it that way.
Okay, so yeah, that's good. And I like fire.
He's got a lot of mileage out of his
fire. We love fire. Oh wait, what? Hell, yeah. Oh, I did 5 points.
5 points. It's been done. That sphere's doing a pretty good job today.
Russ.
Yeah.
I think that might burn up the web.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the web can also be attacked and destroyed. It has an armor class, but that doesn't require armor class.
All right.
And it only has 5 hit points, so you burnt it up exactly.
Yeah, the web's gone.
Oh, it's vulnerable to fire too, so you actually did 10 points of damage.
All right.
Well,
is
it flammable and it bursts into flames and does more damage than 2?
Is that a thing?
It doesn't say that on here, but that's up to Russ.
You know what?
It was on his face and it went on fire.
I'll give you D4 more wounds. Give a roll there, Seppi.
Oh, just the D4. I'll take it.
3.
Okay.
I feel we got to give you something there because you just freed the Cyclops. So
well, all right. He's got to burn. Everybody's got to burn.
All right, Shadeen, you're up.
Oh no, I'm not done. I moved once and I used the bonus action
on you. I apologize. I
am like the worst player in your group because I am not allowed to I'm not allowed to have a whole turn.
You just do so much. It's hard for me to keep track of it all.
Oh, it's awful. Okay, so I am going to keep it quick because I obviously need to go and I'll just shoot him with the magic missiles in the face.
All right, fair enough.
I'm going to try to pew him in the eyeball, of course.
All right, first. So roll damage, and then we'll see if your Arcana check helps out. Oh, that's a good hit.
Welcome to the Hurt Locker there, guy.
Yeah, right? 11 points of damage from 2 4s and
14 points of damage.
All right, that's a mess. Why don't you make an Arcana check, see if you can hit him in the eye?
I'm going to use burn my inspiration for this.
All right.
And now, feel the power of the Nord. Okay, that's not very good.
Okay,
but
well,
that's
not
still
going to do it.
That's still that's a 16.
That's not enough though to get the eye shot. Oh, but that might be
22.
21. All right, you get him in the eye. He seems a little distracted. He's like, and he's trying to reach up to fix his eye. All right, Ulrich, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to move now. I'm going to finish
my turn. Now you skipped me.
All right, sorry, I'll fix it.
Just go for the important people.
All right, we're back in Pyrric's mode. Sorry.
Okay, then I'm done. I'm done.
Are you done? Okay, good. All right. Shadeen, you're up.
Okay. In the heat of the moment, I forget that I have a giant two-handed axe strapped to my back.
Okay.
I step out of the fog.
Yes.
And my microphone slides so that it's now way below where it needs to be. Okay. So I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And I am going to attack with this giant, massive shadow axe that I did not have a moment ago.
Nice.
It's a battle axe, but it is going to be +1, +7 to hit.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That's almost like Cyclops range now. I'm getting serious over there.
Two-handed. So a 17.
That will hit.
And the damage on that will be D10 +7.
That's pretty good.
Isn't it 2d8 against large-sized creatures?
Hey, Russ.
Oh, is it? I don't know.
No, that's a throw.
Russ,
14.
Ooh. Yes, John.
I was just curious if he'd had advantage on him because he's blind at the moment.
He's not actually blind.
Oh, he's not blind? Okay. I didn't know if that was the effect. I'm sorry.
No. But nice hit there, Shadeen. Definitely messes with him.
And then I go almost as good as darkness. Ha
ha. Excellent.
That's funny.
Are you done, Shadeen?
Yeah.
All right, nice. The fog's working well.
Cyclopses are getting Stephen King's The Mist action.
I know, right? This whole plan's coming together pretty well. I'm not going to lie. Ulrich, what are you going to do?
You've given me pain, and now I give it back. I'm going to step out. I'm going to use I still have my vengeance thing going on there. And I pull out Hugh, and let's give him 2. That's with advantage. Twice. And so that is going to hit.
How come you have advantage?
Why do you have advantage?
Because I have my Oath of Vengeance up against him.
Oh, okay.
1 minute. That's why I got advantage by throwing my axe last time.
Nice. I like it.
So I'm going to take the better 24.
Yep.
I'm going to hit him for 11 points of damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to say, why are you not bloodied? And I step back here.
Well, he is bloodied.
An eloquent dwarf.
He is bloody, just to be clear. All right. Dwarf falls back, and it is now the Cyclops' turn. There's being distracted. His eye's a little messed up. So I was going to give him disadvantage on his strike this turn if he was going to swing at anybody not in invisible and not in unseen, but everybody's seeable. The only question is, does he go after the same spot because he's pretty sure Shadeen is still there, or does he go after the giant waving Pyrric in the corner that is blinking? So we're going to make an intelligence check here and see if he gets a smart roll. He'll swing at Shadeen again, and a dumb roll. He'll go after the decoy. Oh,
nope.
That's a 17. These guys are really on today for the intelligence.
Now, how does he know where I am? Because I moved. He's just
as smart as Ulrich.
Yep. Weren't you there last time?
Yeah, but I moved. He didn't see me move.
He's assuming you're where you were before.
Okay.
He's not bright.
Was
so he's
playing with his eyeball, so he had no idea what you did.
Right. He really doesn't even know where you were. But I mean, he knows where you were before, so he's just thinking you're still there.
No, I would have moved somewhere else if I'd known.
That would have been smart. So here he comes. He's going to attack you with disadvantage, though.
Yeah.
Here comes the first swing, and the 7 and the 9 is going to be a 16. Does that hit?
Yes.
-D4. -D4.
Yeah.
Minus D4. This is the last time he'll get the minus D4.
14.
Still good enough.
All right. Here comes the damage.
No.
That's going to be 3d8 plus 6. So here we go.
It really hurts.
So we're looking at 21 plus 6 is 27 points of damage.
27. So that's actually, I take 7 of the temporary. So 20. Yeah. Okay.
You got to make a concentration check on your Bane.
Yes, I do. Is that like a save or just a check?
Constitution save.
A save?
A Constitution save.
Yeah.
If you click Constitution.
There you go.
I
Look
think
at
I'm
that.
good.
You're good. All right. So you just lost. Was it 21 hit point? There you go. 20. Okay.
I lost,
20 hit point.
yeah, 27.
Yep. Ouch. Yes. And here comes the second attack at you.
Yeah.
Again, he's disadvantaged. Oh, 4 will not be enough, I don't think. 4 plus 9 is a 13. That's going to miss, right?
Minus D3 or D4, but you're not going to have to.
But he misses anyway. So he
Yeah.
swooshes by with his second attack.
Yeah.
But he was so focused on you. Guess what he didn't do?
He didn't move away from the fire.
He did not move away from the fireball. Seppi, go ahead and hit him with another round of fire. He has to make a dex save, though, right?
Yes, he gets a dex save.
Here comes his dex save. Oops.
Oh, no.
He rolls a 2, so that doesn't work out. So how much damage are you taking, Seppi?
6 points.
All right. He's still up, but he's not feeling very good. He's looking pretty bad. Thrall, Rick, what are you going to do?
All right, I'm gonna let me see if my web recharges. That's a D6 I got to throw real quick.
Oh, it looked like it was gonna, but then it didn't.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna just slide over my buddy here for a second and over here. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna attack him with advantage because I have blind sight, and so therefore know where he is, but he doesn't know where I am.
Blind sight also allows you to avoid falling into the well, and you're a spider.
Well, I haven't gone through that path. I hope so far, but
yeah, you just did this
Top
time.
of it. Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna bite at him. So the 18 I hits, I assume.
That hits, yes.
And then, all right. Does he still have the Bane up?
I don't know. Craig, does he still have Bane on him?
Yes, this turn he does.
So
All
he's
right.
got to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 11, but he has minus 1d4 to it.
All right. Here comes his Constitution saving throw. I think
He
he's gonna
probably
be good.
makes that all day, I would imagine.
Yeah. Yes.
So instead, so he's going to take 4 piercing and 4 poison because I already have the poison for him.
All right. 4 piercing. So he takes minus 4 for that. And then you said 4 poison.
Yeah.
All right. He is staggering, but he's still up. Anything else, John? Are you good?
No, that's it. Oh, I'm going to move.
Oh, John, you ask. Oh, I see how this is, Russ.
All right. Euphemia, you're up.
Now I want you all to picture the scene in Saving Private Ryan. Character with the rifle where he says, "Lord, let my bullets fly true." Pew, and he shoots. That's what I'm doing. Moradin, Soul Forger, guide my arrow true. This is with advantage due to my feet.
All right. I think the first shot's going to hit.
All right.
But you can roll for see if you get a nat 20 somehow, mate. You might.
I did. Did it not pop? I think it
You did.
should.
No, it shows an 18 and a 15. So you got
Okay.
him.
Sneak attack damage.
Roll damage.
I'm going to re-roll one of the 2s as the Soul Forger guides my arrow. Okay. 2 and 2 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 4 is 11 points of damage.
So your arrow flies straight and true right into the center of the back of his neck, between 2 of his vertebrae, right through there into his spinal column, severing it. His eye opens wide. He goes rigid and then falls over dead.
I thought you were going to say he falls and crushes Shadeen.
Actually falls backwards. He does not
That
crush.
sounds like that would probably happen.
And the
Euphemia,
cyclopses are down.
Euphemia kisses her bow.
Congratulations, guys. That was definitely not an easy battle.
I want to say a couple of things. Can I do that, Russ?
You sure? Go for it.
Absolutely. Number one, I want to thank John for coming up with our brilliant strategy. We really used the crap out of that timeout that we created, that TV timeout. Yeah. And then I really want to thank Euphemia for being so brave. If she did not occupy a cyclops all by herself for multiple dangerous rounds, we would have died.
That's why she's the leader.
And she got the kill on the second one, basically. So that's pretty
Got the
good.
kill.
But you all did great. That was actually really
Moradin got the kill.
Yes.
Morden's your co-pilot. I get it.
So, yes, the second Cyclops has fallen. There's still a giant cloud there, and it's eerily quiet now with all these giant creatures just not moving.
I will use a bonus action to turn back into a dwarf, and I will dispel the cloud, so you can take that off.
All right.
Yeah, and Euphemia will come out of her low crouch and run up to the group.
That's where the well was.
Yep.
And she runs over to Karluk and gives Karluk a big hug. And then she runs to Ulrich and gives him a big hug.
Well,
And then
that
she
was
stands
I
next
hug
to
you back.
Pyrric.
Hi, little sister. You were a brave one. Thank you for your help.
She just nods her head.
I approach the Dragonborn and extend my hand and say, "That was some good shooting there, Shadow Child."
And I nod at the dwarf and I say, the universe likes us both, my friend. We were smiled upon this day, although I was smiled upon and then I was shat upon briefly by a giant club.
I thought you were going to convince them you two were long-lost friends, too.
We are.
I think the universe likes you better than me because I'm strapped with that one, and I point across the well at Ulrich.
I wave.
He doesn't
Okay.
seem so bad.
While they are all interacting, I move for the very last part of the Flaming Sphere's life. I move it to the illusion of myself, and I watch the two interact gleefully. And the fire, and then it goes out.
That's awesome.
Nice, of course.
Karluk will have little flames appear on your Pyrric doppelganger there as it like rots away into dust. It's a strange dream you have there,
All
Pyrric.
right. So I say we take a short rest before we investigate the well.
All right. All right. Let me just make some notes here. Keep going. You guys keep talking. I'm just trying to make this.
And I'm gonna and when we do
Just so
investigate,
go ahead. Remember, we've already taken a short rest this day, so you're gonna whatever hit dice you use, you'll only get half back after a long rest. Just so you know,
Half hit points?
half of your hit dice.
Happy hit dice.
So say you use 2 hit dice on the last short rest, and then you use 2 hit dice on this one. When we do a long rest, you only have 2 hit dice until you take another long rest.
We're going to Cragmore next, and I don't know how much time we're going to get.
Oh, we need to take a long rest.
So you may want to take a long rest now and not even, and then get everything back.
But my bookkeeping is a little shoddy right now. Who took more damage, Euphemia or Shadeen?
I took 20. Well, including the temporary, I took 27.
Yeah, it includes temporary.
Okay, Euphemia, how much did you take?
She took that one to the head.
I think I took my hit points down to 3. So that would be, and I have 27. So that's.
You took 30. You took 31 then, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, but then I forgot the hit points, so I added 7 back in there. That's what's throwing me off.
You are doing our
But you got to keep track of the total damage you took for the summary.
Yeah. Oh, it's Euphemia on the. Yeah, that's
Euphemia's
great.
doing summary.
Yeah,
No, how much?
You're doing summary.
How much is damage if I have 27 hit points down to 3? What is that? 24?
Yeah, plus 7.
No.
39.
Let me finish. I took it down, and then John reminded me, and I raised myself back up another 7.
Okay.
So I only took 24 minus 7, whatever that is.
So you're saying Shadeen took more?
Yeah, Shadeen took more.
Shadeen.
Well, it sounds a little like shenanigans to me, but
It sounds like shenanigans to me as well, but I'll take any chance I get to talk.
all right.
There you go.
Okay. I'm surprised we all survived.
Me too. I was pooping my pants.
So are you guys going to take a long rest or a short rest?
A long rest.
I vote long rest.
We can take a long rest, and that'll give us time to plot the well. Because this is going to be the next.
You'll want a good week to plot how you're going to do this.
Yep. Sure.
Joe, you're near the well. You're actually literally standing right next to it. Would you make a perception check while you are all surveying? I'm going to give you a little tidbit if you roll here before we end for the night.
Oh, I'm so excited about
Think
this.
about.
Oh,
for the
so
whole
excited
week.
about this.
Oh.
What do you have?
I see and know everything with an 8.
Did you make a 10? Oh, you don't notice it.
No.
So it's not hard to see, but because you're distracted by all the dead giants and the fact that you're still alive and whatnot, you don't notice anything at the moment. We'll have to wait for next week to find out what that is.
Ulrich, how long do you think it would take you with my help with mending to adjust the studded leather we have and the half plate we have to fit the dragonborn and the halfling.
Aye, studded leather is no good to me. Some sort of leatherman would have to work with that.
Leatherman.
I am suddenly interested in this conversation.
I knew that was coming.
I'm pretty sure Pyrric can help you with the leather thing.
It's armor, isn't it?
It is armor, but I work only with metal, and I can work with it. The half plate we could easily do. I could adjust it and cut the straps and put it together. The leather you could probably mend yourself simply enough to fit the little lady here.
Yes, I need some studded.
Could I use survival to try to work the leather with the?
Sure.
I don't know what you would.
Do you have leatherworking tools or anything at all for that sort of thing?
I have a knife and I have mend.
All right, I'll allow it. You can make a survival check.
Can I give him advantage to help him? I also have survival.
You can help me out.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So while we're hanging out,
what kind of crossbow do you have?
The one I'm carrying, it's
regular or heavy?
Light.
Whatever, light. So it's D8 then.
Never mind.
Oh, you want one?
No, I just want some bolts for a heavy crossbow, just so I can carry around some bolts.
Oh, you can have some of mine. I barely use it.
Let's just say, in the back of my head, I'm like, wow, I just conjured this axe out of nowhere. I wonder if I could conjure a heavy crossbow. I bet I could, but I bet it would come without bolts.
Russ, I got a 20 to adjust it.
Oh, good. So yeah, you've adjusted the armor.
Okay.
So Rafe, you can put studded leather, which gives you one extra armor class, so that doesn't suck.
And
I need that big time.
We can work on that the half plate for you. Because I'm happy.
Be happy if you could.
And John, just for role playing purposes, where did it come from?
That was the one from the spider. Maybe I should. Oh, you know what? I don't say that because I don't remember it.
He doesn't know.
Thank God.
Around.
Look at that. That all worked out too.
I don't know where we got that from.
Yes. And also John Spider was in the cloud. And I didn't see him.
That's true. I just kept popping it. Well, you might have. No, you didn't, because I never actually came out because of the blind sight.
All right.
And just so we're clear, I want this stated for the entire group. My little card I've been holding on to is called a fortuitous circumstances. This may manifest itself in many ways, including but not limited to big loot and finding cool stuff in the well. I'm pretty sure it says that.
I'm pretty sure that's not the exact phrasing, but it's something like that.
I paraphrased, but I'm pretty sure I said that.
So Russ, just while we wrap this up, can Ulrich make a roll to adjust? I'd like to get if we're going to be fighting cyclopses, it'd be nice to get Shadeen and the half plate.
Shadeen.
Ulrich has to tell me what he's doing.
Yeah. So, and essentially for half plate, I have smith tools. Like if it needs to be bent down or changed a little bit.
So you're making the half plate fit Karluk?
To try and fit Karluk's got half plate, I thought.
Who you
Karluk does?
Yeah, Karluk was already in half plate.
So
yeah,
he said it would fit him, but I needed some work.
But Shadeen needed some work.
So why don't you go ahead and make the roll for Shadeen then?
What do I roll at?
Can I help him with mending? Would that help with that at all?
Sure.
No?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll let it.
What I don't even know what to roll on that.
Well, I believe
Tools?
we're gonna go with. I'd say it's probably dexterity, maybe.
You get your proficiency. It might be wisdom.
Right. So I'm gonna go with.
How about wisdom? I'll do wisdom because.
Yeah,
it's
wisdom
up to Russ, but I don't know either.
I'm just looking. Well, wisdom's like a perception thing. That doesn't seem right.
It used to be strength.
How about strength?
Yeah, strength seems good. Let's do strength.
Because otherwise, dwarfs would suck at it.
It's strength, but then you add your proficiency because you got the tools.
Gotcha.
You
Okay.
get proficient in the
So I'll
tools,
make a roll on that, and we are going to get a 19 plus 2 is a 21.
There you go.
You also have advantage too, Joe, if you want to roll again, but you don't need to.
No, I'm good with that. And listen,
I'll look at just half plate.
Okay, so now that they're done with while they're doing all their crafting, I am very interested in seeing what these cyclopses have been collecting. So I'm going to search giant bodies, and then I am going to, of course, we need a roaring fire tonight. We are all just so cold. We need the biggest fire you can imagine. So that's got to happen too.
Are you telling me you're burning the cyclopses?
No, not yet. No, that'd be stinky. I'm searching them for stuffs.
All right, we'll save that for next time because it's already 8:32. So we'll save.
Nice.
We'll save looting the bodies and whatever we're gonna do in the well for next time.
Achievement unlocked! You've made it to the end of another D6 Generation episode, the podcast whose humor has universally been acclaimed as not too horrible. Please let us know what you thought of the show by emailing us at info@thed6generation.com. If for some inexplicable reason you actually enjoyed this show, you can help others find out about it by leaving positive reviews on iTunes. Thanks for listening and happy gaming.